In today's fast-paced digital world, there's something more valuable than gold, more powerful than oil, that is data. But have you ever wondered what happens when the very data you create every day becomes the new resource that drives industries, shapes governments, and even influences your personal life? You may not realize it, but every time you scroll, search, or share something online, you're leaving behind traces, pieces of data that are now being mined, traded, and used to shape the future. But how? And more importantly, what does this mean for you, your privacy, and the world at large? Let's break it down. Data can be anything from your online shopping habits to the songs you listen to, or even your GPS location when you use an app. These digital footprints are increasingly seen as a new form of currency, with companies and governments leveraging them to predict behavior, influence decisions, and, in some cases, even control aspects of our lives. But just how much power does this data hold? Imagine you're scrolling through your social media feed. Every like, comment, and click reveals something about your preferences, habits, and desires. This seemingly innocuous data is mined by tech giants, who then use it to create algorithms that shape your online experience. From recommended products to political ads, your data is being used to predict your every move. Take Facebook, for instance. During the 2016 U.S. election, Facebook became central in the way political ads were targeted to specific groups of users based on their data. The Cambridge Analytica scandal revealed how personal information was harvested and used without consent to influence voters' decisions. This was a huge wake-up call, showing the extent to which our personal data is being monetized and manipulated. But it's not just about advertisements. Data also plays a pivotal role in how we're surveilled, who's watching, who's listening, and what is being done with that information. And it's happening on a massive scale. Governments around the world are utilizing data to track citizens' behaviors and predict potential threats. In countries like China, data is being collected at an unprecedented rate, where mass surveillance is used to monitor citizens in real time using facial recognition technology and tracking online activity. With the rise of smart devices like phones, cameras, and home assistants, it's not just your internet activity being tracked anymore, it's your entire life. But it's not just China. In the UK, programs like Tempora were revealed to be spying on global internet traffic through mass data collection, even if you weren't a part of any investigation. This type of surveillance raises serious ethical concerns. Who owns the data? Who controls it? And what happens if it falls into the wrong hands? While government surveillance is concerning, corporations are also major players in the data economy. Companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook thrive on the data we create. They don't just collect it, they analyze it, predict trends, and make decisions based on algorithms that can influence everything from job opportunities to political views. For example, Amazon's algorithms are designed to recommend products based on your past purchases. While this may seem harmless, it's a form of behavioral manipulation. The more data these companies gather, the better they become at predicting and shaping your actions, sometimes even before you make them. But here's where things get really dark. In addition to influencing your purchases or online behavior, data is being used for more nefarious purposes. Companies profit from selling your data to third parties, or even worse, hacking groups can steal your personal data in massive breaches. In 2017, Equifax suffered a data breach that exposed the personal information of 147 million people. This isn't just about what companies know about us, it's about who's using it and for what purposes. Moreover, as more and more of our personal information becomes digitized, the risk of identity theft or data manipulation increases. if the data we create can be altered, misused, or sold to the highest bidder, then we're no longer in control of our own digital identity. As this data-driven future unfolds, it's clear that data is indeed the new oil. But just like oil, data is a double-edged sword. It has the potential to fuel technological advances, improve healthcare, and create smarter cities. Yet, it also has the ability to disrupt our privacy, freedom, and security. Looking ahead, it's important for us as individuals to be aware of how our data is being used and how much control we have over it. It's up to governments, corporations, and society as a whole to decide whether we can continue to live in a world where data is being mined, sold, and used without our consent, or if we will take action to reclaim our privacy and our freedom. So, the next time you log in to your favorite app, think about this. You're not just using the service, you're providing the data that powers it. And in this new digital age, data isn't just king. It's the most valuable resource on the planet. We'd really appreciate it if you dropped a like and subscribe to support the channel. Stay tuned for more insightful content and let us know your thoughts in the comments.